I was bleeding. The dog was snarling. My arm was scratched, adrenaline surging, and I remember locking eyes with him and thinking, I made a terrible mistake getting a Belgian Malinois. It wasn't the dog's fault, it was mine. I had no idea what I had signed up for. I thought I was getting a loyal protector, a brilliant companion. Instead, I had unleashed a storm I wasn't ready to control. But that moment, the one with blood and barking, didn't happen overnight. It was a slow-motion train wreck. It built up over weeks. Weeks of ignoring signs, brushing off bad behavior, misreading the breed, and believing one giant lie, that love is enough. That if I just cared for him, fed him, walked him, things would be fine. What I didn't realize is that this breed demands more than love. It demands leadership, precision, discipline, and a version of yourself that most people don't even know how to become. Let me take you back to where it all went wrong. I was excited. I had seen viral videos of Belgian Malinois doing backflips, disarming intruders, leaping over 8-foot walls. I thought, wow, that's the dog for me. I watched a few YouTube tutorials, bought some fancy gear, and thought, how hard can it be? He was a puppy. I was an adult. I figured I'd be the one in control. But that's not how this story played out. He didn't want toys. He wanted jobs. He didn't nap. He scanned windows. He didn't just walk, he patrolled. This wasn't a pet. This was a high-performance working machine that I had no idea how to operate. And then it got worse. One day, he tore through a screen door to chase a squirrel. Another day, he lunged at a child's backpack because it had dangling strings. He was overstimulated, under-exercised, and frustrated, and I was out of my league. I was running on caffeine and guilt, trying to hold it all together. Friends stopped coming over. Neighbors complained. I found myself crying in the garage one night after another failed training session. I didn't want to give up on him, but I couldn't go on like this either. Then came the turning point. I sat down, defeated, and asked myself the one question I had been avoiding. What if this isn't the dog for me? And it hit me hard. This dog was never meant to be owned. He was meant to be led. Everything changed when I stopped treating him like a misunderstood puppy and started training him like a Navy SEAL trainee. I built a daily schedule, 5 a.m. runs, obedience drills, place command for 45 minutes, meal routines down to the minute, and most importantly, I became calm, consistent, and firm. Not angry, not emotional, just grounded. And that's when he changed. The chaos started to calm. The lunging stopped. The destructive outbursts melted away. He was still intense, still sharp, but now that energy had direction. Today he sleeps beside my bed. When I move, he watches. When I leave, he waits. And when we train, he gives everything, without hesitation. Our bond is deeper than anything I imagined when I first brought him home. But it was earned. Every ounce of peace we have now was paid for in struggle. He made me better, stronger, sharper, but only after nearly breaking me first. And I know now, without a shred of doubt, this dog is not for first-time owners. He doesn't tolerate uncertainty. He doesn't do second chances. You either rise to his level or you both fall apart. And that day I was bleeding? That was the wake-up call I needed. I had failed to lead and he responded the only way he knew how. It taught me everything about what this breed demands, what it reveals in you, and what it will absolutely destroy if you're not ready. So if you're thinking of getting a Belgian Malinois, ask yourself this: are you willing to train like your dog's life depends on it? Because it does, and so does yours. If this video hit home, go watch this next. How to turn a Belgian Malinois puppy into a canine super dog. I'll show you exactly what it takes, step by step, to raise one the right way.